This is Tiken Jah Fakoly for Reggaenews in Switzerland. Rastafari, Africa.
Personne ne viendra changer l'Afrique à notre place. Je dis personne ne viendra changer l'Afrique à notre place. Il faut se lever, lever, lever pour changer tout ça. On doit se lever, lever, lever pour changer tout ça. Il était une fois un continent pris en otage.
It was to protest because, I want you to talk. When I hear Bob Marley music and Bernie Spear music, I say, this is a good way to protest, So I'm not doing reggae music to just dance or do good music. It's to protest because Africa has to protest. Because Africa is living a big injustice, a lot of injustice. So we just want to talk about this, those injustices, I want to say.
C'était le rêve de nos aïeux. Elle est pas si loin l'étincelle. Il suffit qu'on ouvre les yeux. Il faut se lever, lever, lever pour changer tout ça.
Maybe if I didn't get my voice, I think maybe I will be a head of a political party, a head of a revolutionary group, if I didn't get my voice. But I have my voice. I know my voice is big, and I can do what I want to do now.
We call this one Sort de Matele. It's the new album which name is African Revolution. Sort de Matele. Rastafari.
I was born in Ivory Coast, in the North Ivory Coast, and in a small town which name is Ojene. It's in the north of Ivory Coast. It's in Ojene I begin all my career. We did our group, and we begin doing some small show in a small village. We record the first album in 1993, and and today I have 7 album, international album, and I begin doing some show and some album in Europe in 1998, and yeah.
And when did music become an important part of your life?
Yeah, the music become a big part of my life. When I stopped going to school. I stopped going to school in 1987 when my father died, and I decided to be a singer. I was like 19 or 20.
Rastafari.
Were the response from your mother when you started with music? Did she like it?
No. Nobody didn't like see me singing, because they said in our family nobody sings. So and we are Muslim, but I had a dialogue with my mother. When I told her I want to sing, she said, "Okay, I'll let you, but you have to promise me something. You will never drink alcohol." She told me. She didn't talk about ganja, but alcohol. Yeah, so she said, "No alcohol," and then I said, "Mama, I promise you, I will never drink alcohol." So today, since I never drink alcohol. So when she didn't see me drinking alcohol or, she was happy.
What was the biggest obstacle when you started playing in the band?
The biggest obstacle was in my family. My big brother didn't want me to sing. Didn't want to let me to sing because he said you will singer is not a worker. It's not a job.
Okay.
You will not bring money at home. So you have to stop. You have to be trader. You have to do another thing. But I was sure. I was sure about what I was doing. So I try to be concentrated in my job, and I do this work. And today my brother is very proud of me. Today everybody is going to say, I am the brother of Tiken Jah Fakoly. Yeah.
And back then he said, no, that's not my brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
We call this one African Revolution. Because it's time for Africa to do is a revolution. We want a revolution. Young people revolution. Intelligent revolution. Must be African education. We want a revolution. Young people revolution. Intelligent revolution. Must be black people.
My last question, your musical colleague, Youssou N'Dour, was elected as Minister for Culture in Senegal.
In Senegal, yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think it's not a bad idea, because in Africa everybody thinks singer is just people who sing and people can dance, and they think that singer is just here for fiesta, when, I think, I will never be minister, but, because I'm reggae maker and, but I respect Youssou N'Dour's decision. I think, I just hope he will do it well, because if he do it well, everybody will say singer are serious, singer can be minister, I think it's a good idea, and it's coming from the culture. So it's the Minister of Culture and Tourism. So I think it is in his way. So I just hope he will do it well. Yeah.
L'école là, parafin Ulukatanga ni nubanga jamana gouverne la nyame. We want a revolution. Young people revolution. Intelligent revolution. Must be African education. We want a revolution. Young people revolution. Intelligent revolution. Must be black people education. Why are we gonna get you? redemption. Rastafari, African Revolution. Come on.